So the first 4, they used a black wire to tie their hand, including their necks. And
including their what?
Their neck. They used the wire to tie their hand at the back. They used 1 wire. So when they finished 1 wire with me, then they used to another guy. They used it in 4 people.
From the first time you took somebody, the person was shot and killed, correct?
Yep.
You went back and picked up somebody else and took the person was shot and killed.
Yep.
You, the person who picked them up, and the person who shot at them, all contributed in the execution of these people, correct?
Of course.
You agree that you murdered those people?
Yes, I will agree.
I'm back like this. They used the same wire to tie this man back. This man's back here also, you see? And this man also, they used the same thing to tie his hand both here, and also my hand. It's like this. And they use the rest of the wire to tie to your neck, and you are looking up, and they use the same wire to tie this guy also neck, so they are all looking up.
But how would you get into the vehicle?
They push them.
Shoot. I had no choice, I had to shoot, but from there I came back and sat in the vehicle.
Let's get it slowly. What did you shoot at?
I shot at the victim.
You killed him?
Yes, sir.
Bring the person up to the well, they will fire at him, and he will fall into the well.
Martin's story continues as he became the only voice for the 44 who never came home. He carried their story across borders, from village whispers to international news. And because of him, the truth that the Gambia tried to bury was brought back to light. Martin Kearis didn't escape just to live. He escaped to speak for those whose voices were silenced forever. This is part 7 of the untold story of 44 Ghanaians who vanished in the Gambia.
So those were all accounted for?
Yes.
But 2 have been removed?
Yes.
And taken away. Do you know who removed them?
No, Council.
Did you guys give a statement?
The next day, they came in with white pickup, and the CID came. So when they take you from the cells, they handcuff you, they brought you out, they take your fingerprints, your statements was taken, and your passport picture was taken.
Your passport. Now,
That was done at Bundung Station?
That was Bundung Police Station.
Bundung Station.
And after all those details are taken, what happened?
Council, just before that, the notation that you have, the 2 who were removed from Bundung Station, they were both Ghanaians.
Not Senegalese.
Understand? Yeah, Ghanaians.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, and then what happened after that?
So, at the next day, a wife of Lamin Tunkara came there with a newspaper.
Lamin Tunkara a by or the Krata nearby.
And
but as far as you could recall, your group did not make any stop anywhere before you were taken to Bundung Station.
No, Council, we left Banjul port, and the first police station they stopped was Bundung Police Station. It's where I have chance to be at the Bundung Police Station cells.
Bundung Police Station, you too free Banjul no honey bejinai.
If you see those cells again, would you be able to recognize?
Sure.
Anne.
Mr. Chair, perhaps it would help to take the witness to both Kairaba and Bundung. After the testimony, he can go with the investigators and he would just identify which of those places they were taken.
Absolutely. Please.
Thank you very much. So you would oblige us after this testimony, you would go with the investigators you would identify the place, they would take photographs, and that would form part of the record.
Thank you, sir.
I hope it wouldn't traumatize him again going back to
yes,
that kind
of course.
facility.
Yeah, if you agree to do it.
I don't think there will be more problem. There will be no problem.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So Lamin Tunkara's wife came with a newspaper. How do you know she was Tunkara's wife?
Until Lamin Tunkara yere no or the krata abaye na sidena who say Lamin Tunkara na yere.
We are at the cells with Lamin Tunkara. So when the woman came, she was pregnant and she came with another old man and he said, "This is my wife."
Na ye nyina ye wo cells yani Lamin Tunkara ntine yire ne ba ya ase pe no ka se we e ya me yire.
Okay. All right. Proceed, please. And what was contained in this newspaper, if you know?
Newspaper, we have a story. 50 foreigners has been arrested at the newspaper. And the next page, we have 8 dead bodies has been found at Brufut Forest.
The newo news krata ni mu se nipa dunum ewo ahoho na ya chi won e na nipa nso o mawu nwotwe ewo Brufut kwaye ni mu.
So, initial stage, we don't know that these dead bodies is part of our groups, or we don't know that they are started killing us from far. So we spent over a week, getting to two weeks.
You spent what?
We spent more than a week at the Bundum police station cells.
Police station.
So one night, they brought in the car they used to carry the prison inmates.
And Ajubi, one the prison for car no baho.
Mobile, they came with.
Can you describe this car, this vehicle?
It was a car that have it's like a container that have a small spaces, dot spaces at the top, and there is a chair at this side, long at this side, and this side, and the middle there's no chair, and they open from the back.
It is a cargo van na into kwan kitenkete de da ho na ye bie free at all.
What color? If you recall.
No, I think the color was not much my attention at that time, so I did not.
Meet me who said the na city color grow.
Okay, proceed, please.
So,
what time in the night did they come?
It was around 11 p.m. So they came for 5 of our guys, including me. And we meet some of our guys at in the car.
Okay. Just take it a little bit, huh? In your group, you have yourself, Martin.
Yes.
You have Eric,
yes.
Kesia.
Yes.
There's Edmund Kumi. Richard Boache, Kofi, Aja Amu, a Nigerian guy, and Lamin Tunkara.
That's right.
Okay. Just a minute. Let me check whether these names were also in the main list that we have. Just a moment.
Mami say Dina Okana, one more list na you know how Mami.
There's an important reason for this. I think that the witness is a bit mistaken. Because the list that was prepared from Kairawa station includes his name. It could not have included his name if he went straight to Bundu. And also, let me just check the other names. You see, Erin Ketia is also there. Richard Boache is also there. Edmond Kimi is also there.
And so the names was taken at the Barra police station, including all of us.
They know a Barra police station. No,
I don't think
when the names were being written at Barra police station,
the first...
Did you see the names being written?
Yes, yes, I entered and I present my card identity and I write my name.
You wrote your own name?
Yes. The man was sitting there with white shirt. You go in, you take your name and you present your ID card.
Who wrote down the names?
It's a man with a white shirt.
Okay. Not you personally?
Not me personally.
Okay. I would send you a document. And just take a look at it.
So,
and tell us, honestly speaking, whether that's the document you saw at the time or not.
Sure.
Okay. All we want to know is whether this is the document you saw. If it is the document you saw, so be it. If it is not the document you saw, that is also fine.
Sure.
Mr. Chair, I'm passing over to him, Exhibit 200.
Council, you have a minute. Yeah, yes.
Before they were killed, there was a list written at the Gambian police station, names of men who had no idea that these would be their final signatures on earth. According to Martin Kiri, each man was called one by one, asked for his name, country, and where he came from. The police wrote it all down carefully, as if it were an official record. The TRC found this detail striking, how organized the process was. This was no confusion, no random act of violence. It was deliberate, methodical, a record made before execution.
So,
yes.
Did you see this document before?
Council, the paper we write, the man used to take on is a white paper like this, but I can't specifically see that this is.
The orchard was a crater fita say, Nansu Mintimin Capoti say, away.
That is a fair answer. You see, the interesting thing is the lineup of the names. You gave us your name. Eric Nkatia. Edmond Kumi. Kofi. Aja Amo. And the Nigerian. They are almost all grouped together in this document. Do you know a person called Peter Asire?
Peter Asare. Council, if I know them, maybe I can. This is the guy, but their names maybe escape me.
Okay.
Yes.
So, but as far as you could recall, you were not taken to one place first and then to another.
No. From Barra police station, we brought to Banjul port. From Banjul port, we joined a soldier bus straight to Bundum police station. Next day, they came for a statement. They sent it back to police station. If free Barra nearby Banjul, if free Banjul nearby Bundum,
Okay. Good. So the next day they came. Two people were taken away.
Yes.
Lamin Tunkara was brought. His wife later came to visit. And then the next day the CID came, took your photographs and your details. And thereafter, that night, at around 11, this minibus, this cargo van came and you were put in there. How many of you?
It's not the same day, Council.
The next day.
We spent.
Oh, sorry, about 1 week.
Yes.
You spent about 1 week.
And this is the process our statement and fingerprints was did.
Yeah.
They brought in Victor. You see, Victor Udru. He was the guy who can speak both French and English very well at that time.
Yeah, Victor Udru by if you say or Cabro for French.
They go with Victor Udru from police station to police station to take the statement.
And you know, Victor Udru.
So they brought Victor to our place to have our statement, and they sent him to another police station to take the rest of the statement. So that is how our statements was taken.
Victor, yeah, the one baby I want if you want almost then call police station for.
Just a moment. You see, the list we have, Victor Odru's name is not there.
Victor Odru din enka ho.
See?
Okay. The reason why we're doing this is we're trying to also establish a list of all those people who were involved. This list we have contains 51 names. But you told us that 67 people were involved. We know that 6 had jumped. 6 had been sent in Banjul and
yes.
Right? We also know that one jumped. That is Denis Kwachi. All right. That makes it 7 people. We now know Victor Odru has not been accounted. So if you add that to this list, it would be 58. No, 7 plus 57. The guy that jumped is 58, and Victor Odru would be 59 already.
Yes.
You understand? Tarzan, we don't know whether he is on the list or not because it's by nickname. But let's say that's what we have now. 59. Okay. So what happened afterwards when they came at night after 1 week with that vehicle? How many of you did they take away?
They came for 5 of us.
Who were those 5?
I myself, Edmond,
Martin,
Edmond, Richard Boachi,
Richard Boachi,
Badu Antwi, and one Nigerian.
Antwi, that is, Antwi is, what's his full name again?
Kwaju Antwi.
Kwaju Antwi.
Yes.
And one Nigerian.
Sure.
Nigerian Ibako.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And what happened? Where were you?
They brought us to uncompleted story building, a white uncompleted story building where it was guided by police with guns.
Do you know how long it took for you to get there?
8 to 12 minutes time.
And then what did you find there?
Was a police with gun around the house, and when you enter the hall, there is a police with guns sitting down there. So they tell us, you must go and sleep. So
Edano Mukomono, Yedru Honete say, police for Ekutatio, and they been so agina, Nimuho, and a Dana Hona, Uko, a Danimuswa, police for Kutatio.
So you must have left behind Lamin Tunkara?
yes.
Lamin Tunkara or Ejamu.
Aja Amo,
Yes.
Eric Ketia,
Eric
Yes.
Ketia.
and yes,
All
you
of
left
them.
Lamin Tunkara, Aja Amo, Eric Tunkara,
Ringetia.
Eric Ketia.
and somebody else, Kofi.
Kofi.
You left those behind.
Just Uncle
We
Fuwe.
went back for them again and brought them to where we are.
Almost a cofa, mobile baby, I want.
They went back.
Including Lamin and
Yes.
everybody else.
Yes, they went back to Bundum police station and brought them to uncompleted building where we are guided by police.
Almost free Bundum police station, whatever a Dana Indian Simbiana, a police for a Chahuashian.
After their arrest near the Gambian border town of Barra, the 44 Ghanaians and several other West African migrants found themselves trapped in a nightmare they could not escape. At first, they were taken to the Barra police station, where officers wrote down their names one by one. Some were trembling, others still hopeful that their journey to Europe would continue. But that hope was short-lived. They were transferred from Barra to Banjul, then to Kairaba, to Kanilai, the hometown of President Yahya Jammeh and a known place. At every stop, confusion deepened. Some officers whispered that the men were suspected mercenaries. Others said they were illegal migrants. But none of them could explain why these frightened travelers were being moved from one cell to another under armed guard.
That is a story building, you said.
It's a story building.
Did it look like it is in the town, or do it look like it's in remote places?
It's not in remote. It's within the town.
Within the town.
Yes.
Okay. So when you arrived there, who else did you find there?
At that place, there was a police around with gun, and we entered a hall, and our bags that they took from us at the Banjul port was kept at the hall there.
Could you say that again?
We entered at the hall, and our luggages and the bags that they took from us at the Banjul port was kept at that place. Some of them have taken their bags and they left small bags around in that hall.
You drew her not ye bag and omujin or port one, or Sadanim.
Did you find any other members of your group there?
At that day, we were the first batch to enter at the hall there.
And the second batch?
Yes, the second batch including Lamin Tunkara and the guys we left at the Bundum police station.
No, and Lamin Tunkara, anyone or Bundum police station.
Were other people brought there?
No.
So at that incomplete building, you remain 9 people?
No.
Debbie.
They came with other guys with that car they used to carry the prison inmates. Yes, they came with
other people.
Yes, other people. Yes.
Almost had in Crawford for by almost the Omugu prison carnim.
Do you know them?
Yes, they are all Ghanaians and Nigerians.
And Omunina Ghana for in Nigeria.
Yes.
Do you remember the names? Any names?
The two ladies was among them at that time.
The two ladies?
Yes.
That is Maku and Janet. Okay. Perhaps I should bring this to the attention of the commissioners.
And the victor was among.
Just a moment. Just a moment. Maku is Juliana Maku. I raised this for some reason because the commissioners had asked questions about this. Juliana Maku, that's Ghanaian. And the other lady, Janet, the list we have here, just a moment. Could you say again? Yes. Number 44 is Tano Janet, Ivorian. So these two ladies were brought.
Yes.
And then
Victor was amount.
Victor Oduro was also brought there.
Yes. Yes.
So now you are how many? 9 plus 3, that makes 12.
They are not 3, they are 4. They are 4.
Maku?
Yes.
Janet?
Yes.
Victor Oduro?
Yes.
And
one guy was amount, and that I think he was a Nigerian. Yes.
And a Nigerian?
Yes.
Well, he doesn't know the name. He doesn't know the name. Does the name John Ameze?
You didn't John Ameze.
Does it?
What is that?
No.
No.
And then what happened?
So they told us you must sleep. So one man with one police is just holding gun and it's facing you. So when you want to enter the washroom, you ask permission, he go with you.
Police need to watch you, person call bathroom crana.
So after 15 to 20 minutes time, we heard a car coming in. So they opened the gates to the compound, and a man stepped in with a white shirt, a long cutlass. And
now, best meeting dunum call meeting you know. Papa be by no shot, I did fita no kutasekai.
He was followed by 3 soldiers with cutlasses and gun, and they have been tied their hairs. It's not easy to identify them.
Yes, now one more one more could you now mutin so much and ya bet me.
What do you mean by they tied their heads? They are not easy to identify.
Then our patron say, "Oh, my
Some of them have some black scarf to tie their
cover their heads.
Cover their hairs.
We much Titi said they are cron for so we are there. Yes, sir.
What color uniform did they wear?
At that stage, I would say the color of the military, as ordinary person can identify that this is a military.
No more soldier for there.
Proceed, please.
So the man said, he stepped into the compound, a hall, and said, "You people must go and dress. We are going to release you." So you get into your bag, you take in your shirt, you put on your trousers, you just search because some people have taken there, so you took what is fitting you, you wear, you take back. So they will come for you from the compound there, they will hold your hand and send you to the outside the house.
This is the end of part 7. But Martin Kieri's story is far from over. His journey from surviving the massacre to becoming the voice for the 44 Ghanaians who never returned is one the world must hear. To continue watching Martin's powerful story, subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay tuned for part 8. What happens next will shock you.
So I tried hard and I was able to take my hand off from the wire. I told the guys that I had my hand off from the wire.
Bring the person up to the well, they will fire at him and he will fall into the well.
Didn't you make an attempt to free the other people?
Why?
Knowing that your hands were already
what me I know say boa on for now.
I decided to help them, but the way the wire has been tied very tight.
And from the first time you took somebody, the person was shot and killed, correct?
Yep.
You went back and picked up somebody else and took the person was shot and killed.
Yep.
you, the person who picked them up, and the person who shot at them all contributed in the execution of these people, correct?
Of course.
You agree that you murdered those people?
Yes, I will agree.
They came to the Gambia with hope. 44 young men from Ghana and others from West Africa. They dreamed of reaching Europe. They never imagined their journey would end here, in silence, in fear, in the hands of soldiers. They were stopped, questioned, and accused of being mercenaries. But they were not soldiers. They carried no guns, only hunger, exhaustion, and the dream of a better life. That night, they were loaded onto pickup trucks. Some cried, some prayed. As we continue the story of Martin, the only survivor who lived to tell the tale of 44 souls, remember you are watching Part 9 of the untold stories of the 44 Ghanaians who vanished in the Gambia.
Luggages and bags to the valley, while two of the soldiers, one officer with a long cutlass and other guy with a gun, they are watching us whilst their guys are in the valley. So,
as far as you know, what were they doing with your luggage?
At that time, we have already have completed mind that these people are going to kill us, because what's happening on our way to where we are, and the way Yahya Jammeh has been cut off by cutlass at his shoulder, what's going through our mind at that time is that God forgive us our sins. And yes, God.
So you no longer cared about your luggage?
No, at that time it's not about luggage, but it's about how you can convince Yahya Jammeh's ugly soldiers angry who are going to kill you.
For how long were they at the valley?
They spent a few minutes and they came back. They did not do anything, but rather give us a little space to discuss some issue.
Who discussed some issue?
The two guys who went into the valley, they came and the officer took them just about a few meters and he speak to them.
And in the meantime, where were the bags?
They did not come with our bags, and that increased the sadness, and that let us know clearly that that makes us know clearly that your bags has been already buried, so these people are definitely going to kill us.
What happened after that?
I didn't see it.
So from there, they joined the pickup again, and they decide to move deeper to the valley. So at that time,
the military, the officers who were guarding you, were they inside the cabin or at the back with you?
Asrafo no ano mo bom ho ban no no mo bonka no mu anase no mo car ni mu.
At that time, you see the pickup double decker, the one you use.
You mean double cabin?
Yes, double cabin. You need to push the seat of the other side, the one who sits beside the driver, before the other guys can enter at another cabin. So the man who was at the front with the driver is with the cutlass. The driver was driving, and other two guys with gun passes behind the first man beside the driver before they can get to the second cabin. And we, the 8, I don't want to know the name we used to qualify right now.
Na baako no driver ni no ene de okuta sika no de na omotim na chese ade no car no kwan mienu pe de da ho a obetimi akom.
So at the bucket is only the VA8 and it's full. So there is no military at the back of the car.
Entino, actually, honor Yayama, enti soja ni bi eni ho anoka ye ho.
So now they decided to move deeper into the forest. And then
so at that time, it's like everybody was trying if he can do something. So while I'm trying to do something, I realized that when I try harder, I can get my hand off from the wire. So I tried hard and I was able to take my hand off from the wire. And I told the guys that I had my hand off from the wire. And they told me it's God who want to release you or who want to set free. So that you tell the world how Yahya Jammeh has been killed. So it's like, go, don't go, go. Oh, Jesus.
Who was saying go and don't go?
Yeah. The Ghanaians guys around me, because Kwadwo was sitting me beside. Kwadwo said go, and other guys say if you go they will kill us fast. And it's like some people decided to give you message. Oh God.
Is there
What kind of messages?
Is there, you see, tell. You know, someone will say, Ajamo said, I live at Abuakwa, and my wife and my children are there. If you have chance to go, try to, you know. And other guys say, I'm from Western region, and other guys say, oh no. It's like, I don't know. You are going to be killed. And I'm from here. I'll go and tell my family, go and tell my people. It's not. And it was at that time I decided to jump from the pickup.
Didn't you make an attempt to free the other people? Knowing that your hands were already
I decided to help them, but the way the wire has been tied very tight, I tried to remove Jammeh's wire to here, to knock here. I was not able to take it to here because when it passes through the nose, it may definitely lose. But it gets here, and the car was about to stop. So I decided and I tried, and they said if you don't make sure, if not go and they find out that you have your hand off, they will just kill you at the spot. So I decided to run for my life.
So you jumped off the vehicle while it was still
yes
moving?
Yes. While the pickup was moving, I jumped and I heard a shout at my back, "Who is that?" But I did not look back. I have first, second, third, fourth, fifth steps, and I was tied by something. It brought me down, and the car. And I was tied by some stacks of ropes in the forest, and it brought me down. Immediately the gunshot passes over me. So I decide to relax small. So I found out they open a big torchlight. When they throw to this direction, they shoot other place. When they throw the torch to another direction, they shoot and make sure that they shoot all the place.
It has been years since that dark night, but for Martin, the memories are as clear as yesterday. The sound of gunfire, the silence that followed, the faces of brothers who never returned. Sometimes I still hear them calling my name. I ask myself, why me? Why did I survive? Martin was one of 45 young men who left Ghana with hope. Only he came back alive. And though time has passed, his heart still carries the weight of 44 souls. In this video, we follow Martin as he returns to the places that changed his life forever, to the land where his friends vanished, and to the memories that never let him go. This is not just a story of survival. It is a story of faith, trauma, and truth. The journey of the only man left to speak for the 44.
So I decide to have small time. Immediately I wake myself from the ground. I heard it was about 10 steps, and I heard a shout at the back there, Eradigio, God save us, God save us. And gunshot follows. But I don't know that I was just close to the road because it was night. So I found that.
Proceed.
I found that the pickup is coming. Where the light was coming, is heading towards where I am. So I threw myself to the bush, and the pickup passes to the right direction, and I use the left direction. So I spent 4 days in the forest there, trying to protect myself from people, because I was thinking that if I go to anywhere, they will arrest me to the police station.
What did you do for food?
And then now say we did you.
There is a tree in the forest here in our place. Is common. It's like coconut. It bears fruit, red, like coconut. Is here. It bears red fruit. Is
that the palm tree?
Yes, it's like palm tree. It's a tall one, bear fruit, round, big, red. So in our place we eat that thing. So it was full in the forest there. So I decided to hide myself there for strength, because I've been in the cells about 1 week and hurt more. So so in the 4th day afternoon, I found myself in a place where there is a straight line that they have been cleared. And
could you say that again? You found yourself?
I found my place at a location where they have been a straight line. They have width the place straight. You can locate from here to locate far. And I realized that this may be a border. So when you come from the forest to other side, they have cultivated groundnut, and there's some cottages, villages there. At
this stage, how were you dressed?
I was with my underwear.
Underwear. So only underwear.
Only underwear.
Proceed.
So when the farmers set the eye on me, they started running away.
Enti kuafo no mo hu me no mo frase dwane.
And the oldest men among them approached me and they asked me where I'm coming from.
Enti mpanimfo na omo de omo eba me nchen no mbusa me se hefa na me free.
In which language?
Oh, Kasabemo.
In French.
Omo kan wo French mu mbusa me se hefa na me free.
Yes.
And how did you respond?
Yes, I hear French.
Mete French de kakrenti.
Do you recall what exactly they said in
Okay,
French?
asem pa omo kan.
Yes. They asked me, "Tu vas où?"
Omo busa me se me ko he.
Which translates to where you going?
Yes. "Tu vas où? Where are you going? Comment tu t'appelles?" J'ai dit mon nom. J'ai dit je suis Ghanaian. Je suis à Dakar.
Busa me se o de sen o ya fra o sen o free hefa na me catch mo se me de say me ye Ghana ni.
We want, je veux qu'il va faire un embarquement pour aller en Europe, and on est arrivé à Gambie, on a resté dans la police.
Ye senk ye ko Europe na ye ba Gambia na ye omo chi yen ntino baby a mabedru ni.
So it get to a point that they understand all what I'm saying.
Nti edrumre bi a chese omo te de me kan nyina se.
Do you know the name of that village?
Unim sa baby kona okọ no nidin.
It's close to Bonklin.
O si ebe Bonklin.
In Casamas.
In Casamas.
Ewo Casamas.
What happened after that?
Nedenesi.
So they said they give me cow milk and rice at the afternoon.
Omo ma me nantwie nufo ene emo.
And they give me shirts and slippers to wear, and they give me trousers. And they said this place is close to the border, and we are farmers here. We don't have any protection. So this is the road.
Omo ma me atade she ena o ma mpaboa na omo ka se ye de ye kuafo ye ni bibia wa ha sei.
In the meantime, did you form a conclusion as to what might have happened to your colleagues when you had them saying, "God help us, God help us," and then you had gunshots?
Sam pempenso no eba wadwum nie na aye ato nkrofo na na odo omunam no sene na omo kikam se rade buan yo na wo wadwum nie na ato.
For me, the time they are shouting, I was just close, and the pickup returned, and I see the pickup. No one is inside the pickup, so don't have any.
Satama na omo kasa na nyina no na eyade a me ben nti anche bia na pickup no sa da ne ho me ba me hwe na obi anim.
When the pickup was passing, I just want to see if they are still in the pickup, so I just raised my head small, and nobody was in the pickup. So the pickup took the right direction, and I took the left direction. So
me ma mani so no na me hu say pickup no obi anim enti no pickup no fa ni fa so na me so me fa benkum answer no me to me ho twire ewuram.
Based on what's happening on our way to that place and what I have passed through, I did not have any doubt that they have been killed.
Free near ma hu ni nti na me nim say kwan bia so no enya de a wo mo eti atiasifo man mo bio.
And now you are near Bunkiling. You've been given a shirt, trousers, and slippers, and told to go. Where did you go?
In
the darkness of the forest, Martin lay low, hiding among the trees. He could still hear the voices of his friends. Then the gunfire began. Screams filled the night, and then silence. When the soldiers finally drove away, he crawled into the bushes, wounded, terrified, and alone. For hours he hid behind a tree, his whole body shaking. Then he saw the trucks returning, their headlights cutting through the dark. He looked up, hoping to see his friends inside. But when the truck passed, his heart broke. They were gone. He was the only one left alive among 45 men. At dawn, Martin began to walk, leaving behind the forest of death, carrying with him the silence of 44 souls. Each step felt like walking through a dream between life and death. He had no food, no water. He ate only fruit in the forest. His only hope was that someone, somewhere, would listen. When he finally reached a small village, people were scared, but they came to help him after he explained himself.
I arrived is where they offer me seats, and they show me a way that I can go close to a route from Chicken Shore to Dakar. That was where I can locate a big place, a big city, a town, so that I can have medicine. So I walked small, and I get to another village where I slept. So next day, so the next day, a guy came in with a donkey that they used to carry granules. So the villagers asked him to take me to a highway. So I arrived in the evening, and that place also was a village, and there was a gendarme camp. So immediately I get there, the villagers escort me to gendarme camp. So the gendarme took me, and they find me a place to sleep, and they do a wireless message to their district capital, which is Banjul. So next day morning, Amoka came from Banjul Gendarmerie camp. So they brought me to Banjul, where they sent me to hospital for treatment, and my fingerprints and passport pictures and the statements was taken there. Your friends taking a fingerprint. So after some days that they found that I can go back to Dakar, the gendarme gave me some money, and they write some notes to me, and they give me another road that I can use, Koda road, so that I will not pass through Gambia.
You said, what's the name of the road?
I use Koda.
Kolda?
Yes, Koda.
Okay, proceed, please.
Yes, so I have my way back to Dakar, where I later come to know that no one was responding, or no one has been heard since we left Mbu.
You know, nearby and they say, me bombarding group Dakar, and a horror na me who say, ye na ye free Mbulo, will be anywhere yachting in Kabio.
So now I came to know some of the guys who initially I don't know, because when anyone heard that one of the guys has come out, definitely he come and find out where his brother is.
You know, me drew Hodon Susono, Dakar, no, not just say, almost Mabano, or now men so make a Sakuno Huntido, Obia, the wish I'm saying, I mean, we are here.
So briefly tell us what happened in Dakar, which led to your eventual return to Ghana.
So in Dakar, there was a Nigerian counselor who also came with other Nigerian guys whose brothers was involved, and there I came to know that 9 Nigerians also was involved.
In Dakar, and so Nigeria embassy hono almost obi free ho by our very in me. I heard me who said Nigeria phone crowns so I can't.
But you told us earlier that in Mbur, when the boat came, it came with 9 Nigerians among others.
Yes, yes. There was that. They came with Nigerians, but the specific number, I was later find out that this is the specific number because it came with Nigerians, and Tola also we shouting 9 Nigerians. We have get 9 Nigerians on board.
Ampa thereby and say the Edicano meant me on who woman do do a chain I mean who ye if it's a Tola say Ampa Yenya Nigeria 4 and Cron Aka.
So by specify of the councillor, that makes me understand that yes, indeed, there was 9 Nigerians on board at that time.
Councillor no the Obeka ye no na meet me who say Ampa Nigeria 4 on Cron nso na omo kan ho.
So
this group of 6 that were sent initially, you mentioned 3, Robert Essien, Eric Yao, and Daniel. Did that group also include Nigerians?
Nkrofo nsia no mudin udin kan bo mudin na eka Robert nsia kan ho no na omumu no na omo ye Nigerian fo ana.
No, I can't tell that they are Nigerians because actually I did not see that this is the guy. They just left, and the guys, oh, the 6 of them is going to make a call. The 6 of them is going to make a call. So those who I'm close to is the Yao, Asian, Yao, and the Danish.
Baby been to me na dear mom, the American, they say, woman, I'm a bear, Yao, and a Danish.
So while in Dakar, it was confirmed to you that at least there were 9 Nigerians involved?
Yes.
What happened after that?
So I was brought to the mission, Ghana mission in Dakar, for my statements and fingerprints and passport picture, and that was the place I stayed for Ghanaians also to brought pictures for identification.
Martin walked for days through the forest, wounded, hungry, and alone. Every sound made his heart race. Every shadow reminded him of his friends who never made it out. He walked barefoot, slept under trees, and drank from muddy water, chasing nothing but the hope of survival. When he finally reached the Senegalese in a village, his body was weak, but his spirit was unbroken. He had escaped death, but the memories would never leave him. The world would soon hear the voice of the only man who lived to tell what happened to the 44 Ghanaians who vanished in the Gambia. But Martin's journey was far from over. This is only the beginning of his search for truth and justice. For more untold stories of the 44 souls, follow, share, and stay with us for Part 10. Thanks for watching.